Hey everybody, DR Daily Gaming back with more Monster Hunter World, and in this episode we are going to take on the mission, a Colossal Task. This is the final Zoro Magdaros mission, thankfully. And like the previous one, it's pretty dumb. There's not much to it. You're pretty much doing the same thing you did before, but just in reverse order. Before you started off shooting them with cannons and then you mounted them. This time you start off mounted and then you move to shooting them with cannons. And honestly, it is... Let's go ahead and use a voucher. I needed to use these. I accidentally screwed up earlier and accepted my daily login and it was full of vouchers. So I just wasted a bunch of vouchers. So basically you're doing the same exact thing. I'll switch my weapon. Oh, I forgot to save my loadout with the power charms. Didn't mean to do that. That's fine, I'll fix it later. Let's change you to just that. Oops. Because I think technically it was where Magdaros is weak to water and ice, but you're only attacking the those rock things, and it doesn't matter. Go for the defense boost, or the elemental or defense, because again you deal with the fire, the explosions, but this time it actually has raining like meteors, not raining meteors. It actually has like rocks and meteors coming down. And they can cart you. You can die in this mission very easily. It's also very infuriating because you get hit, you get sent flying through the air, you recover, you're trying to heal, and then you get hit again, and then you just get stuck in a healing loop. And like, they actually target you a little bit, so they're actually they can be like you can go through and dodge them without even paying attention. And then at the same time, there's times where you have to make a concentrated effort to dodge all of them. Like, it's really weird. But same thing as in the previous missions where Magdaros does appear. They force you to fight him for like a couple seconds. This time the fight is more extended, but you actually don't even have to do it. They don't force you to teleport to him, and the only reason you would have to fight him is if you just run into him and he attacks you. But you can actually run away from him and everything. You can just completely ignore him and he just disappears on his own. I think in the other mission you didn't even need to shoot him with cannons because he was going to break through no matter what. This time you do have to shoot him with cannons because if he breaks through, you fail the mission and you have to do it again. So you want to stop him from breaking through. But like in the other one, there's NPCs running around that are loading cannons as you play. So
let's go over the operations.
You can just run from cannon to cannon,
Subterranean
only having to
Zoro
stop and load up a
Magdaros
couple
is
of them.
Continue deep underground. We'll have one shot to divert it here when it surfaces. If we let it slip by, it's out of our reach forever. That's why I'm breaking out the big guns. This is the Dragonator. We'll use it to drive Zoro back and divert it out into the open sea. The target will be coming at us full tilt. So your job is to wear it down and try to keep it in check. Be relentless. Are we clear here?
Very
Right.
yes, sir.
One more thing. Nergigante is bound to show up to try to make a mess of this. If it gets in our way, it's up to you to stop it. This whole operation rides on how well you do that. We can do this. Scout ahead. Signal us if you spot any trouble.
It's coming.
Move out! Use everything at your disposal. I want eyes everywhere. Fight hard and stay smart. Hunters, we need to weaken Zora Magdaros enough to capture it. Once you're on its back, give all you've got. Destroy the cores to weaken it. And try dropping some of those stalactites on it.
You can actually drop these during the mission. They're actually fairly hard to hit,
Bring the
though.
stalactites with gunpowder. Use your slinger to blast them loose.
You can do it!
You don't need to do them, I think, but I think if you do it, you get a better reward at the end because it breaks
Proceed with
parts.
caution. Okay, we're on Zora's shell.
Destroy the magma cores to weaken Zora Magdaros.
The success of the whole operation comes down to how much we manage to weaken the target.
Magma core located.
So, like I said, same exact thing as before. All you're doing is breaking these, and then in between, looking for mining outcrops. Wrong button. Too soon.
Now!
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do, but okay.
Magma core destroyed.
Good work. Look for the next magma core.
And then, of course,
Something
keep an eye out for
happened to
these.
its shell. The flow of magma is changing.
All right. Hold nothing back.
But now, even at this point, gathering these nodes isn't too critical because after this mission, they become standard in the world. You just find them while out on missions and stuff like that. So you can easily farm these missions, or those mining nodes soon. That's what I meant to do. Well. Crap. Oh man, I didn't get my guard point up.
Power.
Keep hitting it until it relents. We can't let Zora discharge its energy.
Second magma core destroyed.
Yeah, when they say that, that's actually fairly
Look for
dangerous.
another magma core.
He releases
Shell
a
is doing
huge
that thing again. Watch
blast.
the magma. It's changing.
Excellent. Now it's time to restrain it. Hunters, hold your positions. Are the binders ready?
Good to go, old man.
Is where Magdaros actually does charge up, and that the magma cores release a huge explosion that does a good bit of damage. Like I said, the main reason you want to mine these this time around is just for a chance of getting more Zora Magdaros parts. That's the main reason you're looking out for them. And I believe on this mission, there's more than there was in the previous mission. See, there's the stalactites you can hit. They're really high up. I actually can't hit them from down here.
All right.
My ammo
Fighters
despawns. You have to be up top to hit them, and they're even then when you're up top, they're still not easy to hit.
Fire!
Target restrained. Zora Magdros has stopped moving.
I think Narragansett is going to appear here soon. Yep, there he is.
Stand at the ready. Narragansett is upon us. Of
He's
course
actually
it
going
is.
to spawn in right down
Hunters,
there.
Prepare to intercept.
Nergigante, up there on the shell.
Go!
Use whatever you can.
Yeah, not going to fight him. No point in it. You get nothing for it. I think the only way you can get anything from Narragansett is if you're a high level and you can quickly deal a lot of damage and break parts. Like, that's the only way.
Zora's broken loose.
Damn. Couldn't recover in time.
That's all right. Hunters, stay focused. You have to drive off Nergigante.
No, we don't.
Zora Magdros is changing position. It's trying to get up.
Brace for the shock. Don't let it shake you off.
Crap, I'm not going to be able to get any of those nodes.
Zora Magdros is starting to clear up.
Hunters, keep at it. It's all up to you to drive off Nergigante. Go!
Is this just deactivated now? No, I'm still doing damage. Not a lot. I didn't break it, but it looks like it's deactivated. Oh, he's above me. So I guess we'll have to come back to this one later. That sucks. Anyway. Yeah, I mean there's not much to say. This is it. Just keep doing this over and over. Here soon Narragansett will leave. You don't get any special rewards or anything for doing it. It's just he's gone now. That's it. You can hear them shooting. That's pretty cool. Never noticed that before. Oh, that was Zora Magdros' head.
Nergigante has retreated.
Good. That's
Okay,
one
good.
problem we don't want to deal with. Continue the operation.
Yeah, he was just right here. But now he's up there, flying away. Yep, see here comes those damn meteors.
Zora Magdros is getting back on all fours. It's continuing its advance. Watch yourself.
All right. Prepare to intercept at the barrier. Hunters, destroy the magma cores. We need to keep weakening the target.
Yeah, I guess I had to hit that when he was next to it. It's too past it now. Alright, so now I can go back to attacking this one. I was holding R2. I couldn't get my shield up in time. Oh, thank God. Thought it was too soon. I didn't have any files? Alright, I had files that time. What the hell?
Attention field team! We're entering the final skirmish! Hunters, I don't care what it takes! You have got to wear down Zora Magdaros as much as possible! This is the last bastion! No more second chances!
It's moving again.
If Zora Magdaros breaches the barrier, all is lost!
Yeah, well, I was only able to break that last one. So, and there were some nodes in there I didn't get, so, yeah.
Over
Alright.
here.
Now you're on this part. Like I said, the
Hold
previous
nothing
part you don't even
back.
have to engage with. This is the part you actually need to engage with. Because you
Okay.
can and will break the gate if you don't do anything. He got insanely close with just like one step. Come on, recover, load it. Oh, that's out of ammo. Now you just start sprinting back and forth. One thing to watch out for is along this spot, and on the other side there's a similar spot. As Zora Magdaros parts drop, they will load in right there. Oh, it's gonna miss. Okay, thank God. Yeah, if he drops parts, they'll actually appear here on the thing, so you need to grab them as you go.
All right.
Okay.
Let's fire your cannon so you start loading. That's gonna miss.
Zora Magdaros isn't anywhere weak enough.
I say, help me out, cat. Come on. Oh no!
Give it everything you've got!
I don't think you can actually Why'd you stop loading the cannon?
All right.
Alright, so another thing to keep out for is you said, alright, the Dragonator's ready. Go ahead and fire it. To use the Dragonator, I think you can only use it once per mission. It just takes so long to cool down that you can't use it again.
We have an emergency.
You just come to this side, jump down on the boat.
Now!
The positioning of that's really weird. You always land right there in that spot, and it's always like on the verge of glitching out.
Hey, partner!
There we go. Once you do that, just climb back up and keep going.
Zora Magdaros still isn't weak enough.
It's a cool environment, though. Is there any ballista ammo? Yeah. It's like the last 5 hits missed, and I just wasn't even paying attention. No touch. Oh!
Are you okay?
I've never done that before. That was something.
Commander, this is it! The chance we've been waiting for!
All right, this is the last phase.
That's it, it's over.
Where's my Dragonator?
Ready when you are.
Good. Fire!
We did it!
Yes!
Nice.
It's over.
Yes. It only took 40 years.
Yeah.
Grandfather?
So, ready to go home?
You never do meet his son. Yeah, because the grandfather, and then it's the field team leader's grandson, but you never actually do meet the field team leader's father. Don't know what happened to him or his mother. Don't know what happened to either of them. They're just not there. But here you go. Mission's done. You got some Zora Magdaros parts. You got a commendation, which you need to upgrade the defender weapon. And then some other random stuff that you can now easily get. Should be another trophy here as well. You can now change your armor pigments. This is a neat little detail. It's only on high rank armor. I believe it's only on high rank armor, but you can now change the color pigments of your armor. Some of them are somewhat in depth, and some of them aren't. Some of them, it's like you only have one color to change. Some of them, I think they have like 3 or 4 colors you can change. I think. I've never really messed with it, never cared about it. But you can do it now if you want. Give yourself a little unique style. But yeah, like I said, you don't really, again, you don't have to engage with it. The first one, I think you had to engage at the very end just because Nergigante appeared. So if you didn't want to die, you had to beat him. Or you had to at least run away from him for the 40 seconds you fought him. And this one, you have to engage a little bit more because if you don't, he will destroy the wall. But he only hit the wall a couple times. He hardly did any damage. So it's nothing. Oh, I thought there was going to be another cutscene, but there's not.
Hey, where are you?
So, a couple people want to talk to us now. One of the biggest things after this is now the captain over here, another vendor of the Argosy. So what he does is he will disappear for a few missions and then reappear, and he'll be in port for a few missions. During that time, you can purchase stuff from him using research points. You can request certain materials. You can get you can request 3 types of materials, either consumables, trade-in items, or monster parts. Typically, I only use it for monster parts, but he can get you stuff. But again, it's kind of like with the Tail Raider Safari. It has its use, but it's not that useful. You can ignore this for the most part, and you won't be missing out on anything. He can get good parts. He has saved me from having to farm and grind out monsters just to get a couple scales and stuff like that. But for the most part, your farm is a better way of getting any of the consumable items. So it's not really worth doing for consumable. For trade-in items, I'm not sure how good the trade-in items are. Like I've used it, but I remember being like thinking, okay, whatever, and then just not using it again. So I can't remember off the top of my head. I've always used it for material items, and I literally only buy them if it has an item I need. And unfortunately, you can't buy one specific item; you have to buy the whole set. Excuse me. But he can get you tails, gems, rubies. He can get high-level stuff, but it's very, very rare. I think the rarest thing I ever got from him was a wyvern gem or a bird gem, one of the two, which isn't that rare. Those are actually the easier gems to get. Like on my other character, where I've got like almost 400 hours on, I have like 50 of one of them and like 40 of the other. Like they're very easy to get. Let's go ahead and round up the talking.
What's
Just
wrong?
get that done and out of the way. And this is some time has passed since the Zora Magdaros mission. Like they do not portray time at all in this game. It makes it seem like some things happen in 1 hour and some things happen over months or years even. We don't know how long it's been, but this is after the Zora a while after, because everybody keeps talking about like coming out of early retirement and stuff like that. Like you just retired after Zora Magdaros. I don't know.
I've got new stock in.
She's got some new stuff, but it's not new. It's not worth it. Yeah, for weapons, it's still the Brodo and the bone, or the ore and the bone. For armor, she has a high metal now, which we could already craft. I think actually that was a bit... We got that early because of the add-on bonus, but we would have had unlocked access to it in the Zora Magdaros first mission because we got Dragonite ore there, and that's what you need to craft this. So now you can buy it, but again, it's pointless because now you can easily farm Dragonite ore. Buying this is just worthless. It's easier to craft. So again, she's proven that she's worthless. Of course, the blacksmith. just to check out the armor, because it should unlock new armor and new weapons. Oh, still no new weapon. It should. Blossom. Have we already seen that? Oh yeah, that's from the seasonal thing. Alright, so I guess, yeah. Oh, because we haven't technically entered high rank. Yeah, we're still not technically in high rank. That's fine. But yeah, that's going to wrap this up. Everything's done. Now, everything you've done and worked for, throw it away. It's all crap. You're in high rank now. Everything in here is drastically better than low rank. So you're going to start all over if you've been actually doing any armor sets and stuff like that, any builds, which you shouldn't have. I did, and it was pointless. It's just I like the hunts. I like fighting those monsters, and it gives me items that I can use, so that's why I do it. But you don't need to. You can literally start with the bone set and just keep upgrading it over and over and over, and they'll carry you into high rank if you want. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.